Hi everyone, today's story is not just emotional, it's shocking, heartbreaking and thought-provoking. We are talking about a woman who once lit up our screen with unforgettable performance. A woman who seemed to have it all: talent, beauty, fame and a happy family. But behind the smiles, red carpets and social media posts, there was pain, deep, hidden pain. Nollywood star Chacha Eke Fani is making headlines again, and this time it's not about her acting or a new movie. It's about her third and final divorce and the shocking truth she has just revealed. Now, people are asking, is she insane, or has she been forced to appear that way to protect someone else? Please stay with us as we dive deep into this emotional roller coaster. You are welcome to Icomania Gist TV, where we tell the real story behind the glitz and glamour of the entertainment world. If you are new here, please subscribe, like and turn on your notification bell so you won't miss any of our updates. Now, let's talk about Chacha Eke Fani, the actress, the wife, the mother, and the woman whose truth has shaken Nollywood. Chacha Eke Fani was once the vibrant queen of Nollywood, powerful, passionate, and so natural on screen. It felt like acting was born with her. She gave us unforgettable roles in movies like The End Is Near, Two Hearts, and many more. Then she got married. Like many celebrities, she shared her joy with the world, the beautiful photos, sweet messages and pictures, and picture-perfect family moments. But suddenly, she came online with a disturbing video talking about the emotional pain and abuse she suffered in her marriage. She announced the end of it. Then, just hours later, she returned telling fans she had bipolar disorder and that her husband was the best man on earth. She asked us to ignore everything she said earlier. Later, she came back again, contradicting her previous words, and now a third time. She has spoken out. She says she's done for real. She says she has realized where she wronged herself. She says she was meant to pretend to be insane to cover up her husband's behavior, that he used her condition as a weapon to discredit her, making the public see her as mad while he looked clean. She says she's done lying. So the question we now ask is, has Chacha Eke truly been insane all along, or was she forced to play insane to protect the image of a man who was hurting her behind closed doors? Let's watch the video of her confession. We'll be right back.
I navigated my healing journey. The hardest point for me to let go of was that era that I was feeling very stuck and pretty vulnerable at the fact that someone I used to know, someone I was close to and held in high esteem, someone I ascribed so much brilliance to, had a habit of over the years not giving me and situations the accountability that it required. This person, instead of being accountable for their actions, they will use that brilliance that I said they have, they will use it to deflect, blame shift, gaslight, manipulate, create reverse psychology type of situations that will have me as the villain and them, the victim, in a situation that they created. And this pattern went on for so long, it was emotionally draining, and with time it started to chip away at my self-esteem. It took a long while before I caught on with the jig that this fellow, they're never gonna be accountable. And so I had to detach. But even with the detachment, I kept processing internally, why did this person do me dirty like this? Why did this person repeatedly insult my intelligence by lying and sabotaging and the invalidation. While I was wallowing in that mud, that pity party mud, I stumbled on a quote that says that in order to completely heal, you have to take accountability for the role that you played in your own suffering. Did you hear me? In order to completely heal and move on, you, the sufferer, has to take accountability for the role that you played in your own suffering. And oh my God, when I read these quotes repeatedly, it hit a nerve. It struck deep. And I found it to be so true, so relatable, so practical. Because when I placed it in context with my situationship with this fellow I'm talking about, it was very true. I played a goddamn role in my suffering. How so? From the moment I met this fellow, there were a million red flags. So many to have ignored. But then, number one, I was young, naive, I was foolish. And number 2, 3, or 4, I have a heart so large, unconditional love so vast, that people always have a way of translating my emotional strength for weakness. And then what do they do afterwards? Oh, they turn me into a doormat, drag me around like a fool. And this is a level of insecurity that for some of us, it stems from the kind of upbringing or society that we were raised, where we were bullied into silence or ignored, so much so that we had no choice but to work hard for attention. Even when we were in the right, we were forced to agree to be wrong just to let the peace. When I heard that quote, that apology that I wished this fellow would have given me for all the many, many nonsense, that closure that my soul was seeking, I took the apology and the closure, I gave it to myself. I said, Cha, oh girl, you don't mess up bad. Yeah. And then that was when healing started. People are always going to be people. But you can be you. You can take care of you. How do you do that? By enforcing strong boundaries. You teach people how to treat you by what you allow. You tolerate their bullshit 1 time, 2 times, many times. You are clearly using unspoken words, telling them, I'm fine with whatever you do to me. Just go ahead and do with me whatever you like. And honey, they gonna. And when you get to a point where you can't take it no more, you start to try to fight off. You try to resist the emotional bully. What do they say? They say you become bad. You've become terrible. And continually they will push the narrative that you are the villain and then the victim. It's a fucking mind game. You may be familiar with the concept of inferiority complex. There are people that parade about the place with a superiority complex, those ones that are never wrong. Even when it's glaring that they're stupid, but they will never agree. Their ego will get them to a point of no return. They will blame, and they live in a delulu land. And that's fine, they can be there. But you snap out of your delulu that fellow is gonna change, because they're never gonna. Instead, they'll mess you up. Have you mentally fucked up? Somebody needs to hear from my mouth, through my experience, that what you allow is going to continue. And moving forward, having apologized to myself, I know better. I know better what to expect from people, what to tolerate and what not to. And same goes for you. If you don't build strong boundaries, a strong wall of protection for yourself from people and their nonsense, you are going to move from one person to another, still getting hurt. So learn the lesson.
That was a lot to talk in. A woman crying out not just for freedom but for truth. Now we want to hear from you. Having listened to this video, what do you think about her story? Was she truly suffering from bipolar disorder all this while, or was she pushed to act insane just to save her marriage image? Is this a case of mental illness or mental manipulations? I'll allow you to drop your thoughts and advice for Chacha in the comment section below. Please be respectful. Remember, this is someone's real life. And stay tuned for our next video where we will break down her story from the very beginning, step by step, to understand the full picture of how things got here. Thank you for watching this video to the end. This is your friend, your guy, Icomanian. And permit me to ask, have you subscribed to this channel? Have you turned your bell notification? Have you given us a like? If you have not done this, then it shows you don't like this content and you don't like this channel. Please help us and please help us to be promoted by subscribing to this channel. Give us a like and make your comment at the end of every video that you have watched in this channel. We will always remind you that we stand for the truth, we tell the truth, and we are the truth. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Do have a nice day. See you in our next upload.